宾、女士们、先生们，本次比赛的授权单位为亚洲羽毛球联合会，主办单位为中国羽毛球协会、山东省体育局、青岛市人民政府。
Ladies and gentlemen, this event is authorized by Badminton and hosted by Chinese Badminton Association, Shandong Provincial Sports Bureau, and Qingdao Municipal People's Government.
在此，我们要衷心感谢本次赛事的赞助商。
We sincerely appreciate the competition sponsors of QingDao Badminton Asia Mixing Championship 2025.
他们是冠名赞助商青岛啤酒、
QingDao
器材赞助商微克多、
Victor
赛事赞助商中路保险、
中路 Insurance
百岁山、
Ganton
一只牛、
Pro Beaver
212
212 Off-Road Vehicle Company Limited
千禧酱酒、
千禧
主办方将与赞助商携手开展全面而深入的合作，共同为羽毛球运动的发展注入动力。
The organizer will work with the sponsors to carry out comprehensive and in-depth cooperation to jointly inject the driving force for the development of badminton.
度尼西亚队。同时，我也想请现场的观众朋友们把掌声送给他们。Let's give them a big round of applause. Now, Team Indonesia. Okay, thank you, Team Indonesia. 感谢印度尼西亚队。接下来，我们将邀请决赛的第2支队伍，也是大家最期待的 Team China。掌声欢迎中国队！
女士们、先生们，欢迎您来到青岛国际体育馆观看2025青岛第9亚洲羽毛球混合团体锦标赛。自2月11日开始，经过小组赛、1/4决赛以及半决赛共5天的激烈对决，终于迎来了万众期待的决赛日。在今天的赛事开始之前， 先让我们通过大屏幕观看前几个比赛日的精彩瞬间。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CHEN Badminton Asian Lesson Championship 2025. After 5 days of magnificent competitions, the final day is finally here. Before the competition starts, let's watch the highlight moments on the big screen.
A very warm welcome to you from the TSINGTAO Badminton Asia Mixed Team Championship 2025. After 5 days of thrilling badminton action across the group stage, quarter and semi-finals, it all comes down to this, the final showdown between two of these great badminton powerhouses, China and Indonesia. Coming to you live from the TSINGTAO Konson Stadium. We have on the schedule today the grand final, the main event of this tournament, beginning in just a few moments from now. China against Indonesia. We've got a fantastic lineup of matches for you this afternoon. Let's have a look at the lineup of fixtures then, beginning with the mixed doubles, and China have had issues in the mixed doubles all throughout this competition. Xuan and Meng will get the opportunity to try and improve on that record against Rinov, RIVALDY and Siti, Fadia, Silva, RAMADHANTI. Really crucial first match. This one could possibly set the tone for the tie. If China surprisingly take the opening win, momentum will be with the host. Indonesia perhaps can get that early win instead, then perhaps that pressure will shift to the shoulders of the host. After that, we will have the men's singles, two incredibly talented young players in Zhe An and Alwi FARHAN will be coming up against each other. Then in the women's singles, we will have Xuan Jing against Putri, Kusuma, WARDANI. That could be the deciding contest, depending on how things go over the beginning of this fixture. men's doubles then will be matchup number 4, Chen Xuan and Huang coming up against Muhammad Shohibul, FIKRI and Daniel Martin. That will be required if the tie is still in the balance. That should be an explosive men's doubles encounter. Two really good pairings. And if we need to go all the way, we'll wrap things up then with the women's doubles. Chen and Keng Shu Liang coming up against Nani Triamaya Sari and Siti Fadia Silva Ramadhanti. Players will introduce to the crowd here. Ahead of this first matchup in the mixed doubles, China coming into this tournament looking to make it 3 in a row, back-to-back winners in 2019 and 2023 for Indonesia. This is the first time that they are making an appearance at the final of this competition. Just the one bronze medal for them so far in the history at this tournament. That bronze for Indonesia coming in 2019 when the competition was held in Hong Kong, China. First ever meeting as well between these two nations at the Badminton Asia Mixed Doubles Championships. All set for a little bit more history to be made here this afternoon in Qingdao. Let's listen in to the toss.
Orange or silver? Red. Orange. What did you receive? Oh. So? These pairings will be coming up against each other. Rinov RIVALDY and Siti Fadia Silva Ramadhanti of Indonesia against CHEN and Meng Ying. RIVALDY and Ramadhanti being put together for the first time at this tournament. Coming up against Cao and Wu. Played together on 8 occasions this year. 6 wins, 2 defeats. Hasn't gone so well for China in the mixed doubles, although they have been very strong in the men's and women's singles and also in the men's doubles. So also being able to sort of say, you know what, it's fine if we lose this first match in the mixed doubles. We've got the ability and the capability to catch back up, and the talent has been able to produce. It is a very young squad that China have sent to this competition. 4 teenagers in the side, but it's those teenagers that have really played a big role in their push into this final. Zhe An has been absolutely fantastic in the men's singles. On a great run of form he is, and we'll get to have a look at him a little bit later on. Jing, the 17-year-old, has also been excellent. There's Gao Jiashen, he's also played his part, the 19-year-old. Been teamed up with Meng Ying for this one. He's also had a couple of different partners at this tournament. Bao Li Jing was also one of his partners in the earlier matches. They're still looking to try and find a solution in the mixed doubles to really give them that advantage from the beginning. But it's been a case of, for China, throughout this tournament, of having to work their way back from a deficit early on, which they have been able to do, but they've been involved in some grueling
ready to play
on their road into this final. There's the umpire for this one, Malaysia's Afiq Daniel bin Zuraidi. Very patient with the players. Nice and relaxed in that chair. So no ranking for Rivaldy and Ramadhanti. Gao and Wu currently ball number 172. Ranked 27 in the race to Guangzhou for the mixed doubles. Gao 19, Wu Meng Ying 21, Rivaldy 25, Ramadhanti 24. Ramadhanti could be busy this afternoon as well, if required. She'll be taking part in the women's doubles. We need to go all the way to settle this contest.
Presented by Rinov Rivaldy and Siti Fadia Silva Ramadhanti. And on the left, China, presented by Xuan and Meng Ying. Indonesia serve Rinov Rivaldy, Xuan. Level, play.
It will be relentless all afternoon in support of the home side. Well, they have needed the crowd all throughout this tournament, China. Singapore and Chinese Taipei won their first match 3-2 against Singapore. Went on to also beat Chinese Taipei in their final group match, also 3-2. Set them up for a quarterfinal with Hong Kong, China. No one needing close to 5 hours to settle that contest. Going all the way as well. 3 matches to 2 to China, and then yesterday's matchup against Japan in the second semi-final. There's another thrilling drama going all the way to the men's doubles. It took an hour and 14 minutes to complete. Chen Shijun and Huang Di against Mitsuhashi and Okamura. Chinese pair lost the first game 20-22. And then came back brilliantly, 21-17, 21-15. And in that third game, at one point, Mitsuhashi and Okamura were 6 clear, looking comfortable, in a strong position to seal Japan's progression into the final. Instead, it was Chen and Huang who turned it around.
5-3.
into their third consecutive final in this competition. A series of mistakes here, allowing RIVALDY and RAMADHANTI just to build up that advantage. China-Japan matchup yesterday as well, taking almost 5 hours to get through. Tough for China to make it into this stage. For Indonesia, a little bit more comfortable for them. Also made good use of their squad, some nice rotations. You're seeing it here in the mixed doubles as well. FARHAN Alwi has been partnered up with RAMADHANTI previously. This occasion they've gone with RIVALDY and RAMADHANTI for this one. They're looking to try and give themselves a positive start here. They were in Group B along with Malaysia and Hong Kong, China, also another very tough group. Won their first match 5-0 against Hong Kong, China, and then went into the final group game against Malaysia, wanting to secure top spot. Finished off and also got the knockdown. A big rival. Major knockdown of this competition at the group stage. Against the Chinese Taipei. FARHAN Alwi and RAMADHANTI winning the mixed doubles in that one. And then FARHAN, his victory in the men's singles was followed by a win for WARDANI in the women's singles. So it was a really comfortable progression from the quarterfinal into yesterday's semi-final matchup against Thailand. Now, they only needed 4 matches to put themselves into this position here. Exploiting the open space, RAMADHANTI. RAMADHANTI was also penciled in for the women's doubles yesterday against Thailand. Didn't have to feature against the Ansar sisters, Benyapa and Nuntakan. RAMADHANTI and FARHAN Alwi yesterday losing the mixed doubles against Jomkoh and Teratanachai of Thailand. Indonesia bounced back, winning the next 3. The men's singles taken by FARHAN, then WARDANI excellent in the women's singles for FIKRI and MARTHIN. Secure progression in the men's doubles for them. Looking good here as well, RIVALDY and RAMADHANTI early on. 3's the lead going into the break.
Ke depan, kalau udah naruh atau separuh, itu tungguin tuh, jangan balik ke tengah langsung. Ya, 30% ke silang, tapi 70% jagain dulu. Kalau udah dia diserang, mereka paling tungguin aja. Kalau si Rinov batting, pasti dia kan yang ngepres di sini kan. Depannya dulu. Ya, nggak ada bahayanya sih, pegang depannya ya. Servis, pembukaannya, servisnya nggak dorong nggak apa-apa. Masalah ya, nggak usah ragu-ragu, yakinin aja. 第一拍接来了，第二拍我线了，没有机会起来，要让他打啊！就在接发球这个环节，软进去，不要太发力。20 seconds。
Meng Ying. Sending that shot just wide. Consistency, it's just been difficult to find for him at this competition. Played some excellent shots at times. A bit of power to his game. And speed as well. Physically. All strong. Tao tends to patrol the areas on the backcourt, leaving the attacks at the net to Wu. Building a nice lead here, Rinov, RIVALDY and RAMADHANTI. Just the second match at this competition for RIVALDY. First one was in the mixed doubles in the group stage against Hong Kong, China. Paired up with Lisa Ayu Kusuma. 55 minutes. They beat Lui Chunwai and Fu Chian. Lost the first game 18-21, then 21-8, 21-19 for the Indonesians. Too many errors, too many mistakes, easy points given away to RIVALDY and RAMADHANTI. Pulling well clear here. Very comfortable to take the win in this first game. Now again, straight into the net. For RAMADHANTI, she's only had to play in the women's double once, and that was at the group stage against Hong Kong, China as well. Picked up with Lani Chia Mayasari. It's going to game point here for RIVALDY and RAMADHANTI. Cruising along to a win in this first game. RIVALDY and RAMADHANTI been excellent. Straight into it, just too much quality, too quick for Gao and Wu to deal with the tempo of their start. And they go into this break between games with a win in the first one. 21-11 to RIVALDY and RAMADHANTI.
Terarah udah bawahnya dijaga, satu poin yang nggak usah dengerin yang lain. Harus ada sempatan kualitas. Itu enak ya, bola Victor gitu kamu main orang nggak karuan.
Jangan panik.
Ingat ya, ini dia udah atur bagus, kamu jagain terus semakin berani.
第三个你就再放网，再抹，你就要来回变。你接发球总是一个方向，不行了，你再放网，它就变在你前面了。它要抓你网口，你要抹下去。第二排你抹完网口，你就要有放，就是你要结合出来，你不能就一样去打。没关系啊，再来哈，发现位置。
28
a good tournament, Ramadhanti. Mentioned just the one match in the women's doubles, but she's been heavily involved in the mixed doubles with Zhe An FARHAN. First featured in the mixed doubles against the Malaysian pairing of Kusuma and Jemilai. Picked up the win there, 17-21, 21-13, 21-18. Wins for Ramadhanti in the mixed doubles out of 3 matches so far this tournament prior to this one. So won her quarterfinal matchup with FARHAN Alwi against Xuan and Fang of Chinese Taipei. Looking strong here to recover from that defeat to Supak Jomko and Subsidy Theratanachai, the new partner in this matchup in the form of Rinov RIVALDY, who's been excellent. It's really fresh for this contest. And you wonder if that is something that could play a part as well overall. China, as I mentioned, have been really pushed throughout this tournament and had to fight their way through into this final. Total of 993 minutes of play at this tournament as a team. For Indonesia, 908 minutes. But also, they've made much better use of those rotations in terms of using players from that squad. In China's case, you had a few certain players who've just constantly been out there. Again, identifying the opportunity for the kill at the net, quickly onto it. Gao and Wu together for the 3rd time at this tournament. Yet to win a mixed doubles match at this competition. Lost to Singapore's Terry He and Jin Yuchia in the group stage in 3 games. 21-13, 11-21, 18-21 there. Lost in yesterday's semi-final to Hiroki Minorikawa and Natsu Saito. 8-21, 16-21. Getting that touch of luck. Wu. Surprised perhaps that Gao and Wu have really been at their best at this competition, because they finished 3rd at the Thailand Masters, just ahead of their appearance here. A really good run into the semi-final where they lost to Dekapon of Ranukro, Spisara Posantra. That stage, that's up for bronze. Prior to that, were head up in the Indonesia Masters as well. Round of 16 exit for them there.
bit of a strange tournament in mixed doubles for China.
你要耐心啊！
China challengers call East.
The call was in. There's going to be a challenge here from Gao and Wu.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over.
Something
9-4.
out, but fortunately they were disappointed. Showing that it was the right call, and RIVALDY RAMADHANTI quickly up to 10, just 20 minutes into this contest. Good balance there with the serve, RIVALDY. Rinov RIVALDY. Bekasi, West Java. Point. And they need to go into the interval. 6 clear.
Kamu udah bagus, arahnya udah bagus, terus
Servis
konsisten.
nafas dulu pokoknya, ya kan? Gak usah buru-buru nafas dulu. Fokus satu poin aja. Sana satu gak usah punya masalah. Ya, tetap jaga poin, gak usah pokoknya jangan biarin berkembang mereka. Ya, net jagain lagi. Dapat kan tadi kan sekali. Aman. Ya, fokus terus, nggak boleh santai-santai ya. Ada itu. Awas kalau servis dicolong, turunin lagi.
攻完了之后你就保护啊，你后场不行就起高球，让他杀死那个。你那个攻完之后放网这么硬，你就想把这个球打的质量高一点。现在手硬，你打的质量高不了，你就把这习惯运用好。接发球啊，你放慢一点接发球。
So smart, really clever from RAMADHANTI. Just too quick in that sense, picking out that open area of the court. Now, what he's capable of. Been able to get into that rhythm of his. Smashed it right down the middle, made it really difficult for RIVALDY.
Service over. 36.
Much power there from RIVALDY. Current world number 16 in the mixed doubles. Into this partnership with Pita Mandari.
7-13.
Former world junior champion in the mixed doubles back in 2017 with Pita Mandari. Rinov RIVALDY.
Service over.
Actually defeated another Indonesian pair, and it was a pairing of Siti, Fadia, Silva, RAMADHANTI, and Rinov Kusharjanto. Three BWF World Tour titles for RIVALDY. Mandari, the last one coming, I think 2024 Spain Masters. Fascinating sort of tournament from these doubles players. get comfortable with the new partners. Proven to be really promising. There going to be a challenge here? Yes, there is. They thought about it. A short discussion, and Indonesia are going to put a challenge in yet. RIVALDY and RAMADHANTI convinced. Should be called in. It's the right decision. On the line judge. Successful challenge.
10-14. Play.
Excellent from Gao. Jab exchange back and forth at the net. The flip to a clean back court. Settling into that corner. RIVALDY making the push. It's going to be so difficult for him to return. Gave it a really good go though. Gao, excellent. Opening that point. Difference is down to 3.
Is permitted during the match. Thank you.
Ayo, bareng-bareng dong. Jangan buru-buru ya, jangan nafsu. Jangan nafsu. Rapi-rapi.
Fadia jangan apa-apa, yang penting dia takut dulu ya.
Indonesia here in this final fight, just against the opposition on the court, against this wonderful home support. Great crowd in attendance this afternoon here in Qingdao. Been a brilliant host city. Of smashes from Gao, easily defended by RIVALDY and RAMADHANTI. Just kept batting them away, putting them back across. Gao, when he tried to switch it up, just couldn't get a good enough touch on it. Yeah, look at that. They're so relaxed, RAMADHANTI and RIVALDY under that attack from Gao. Turn from Gao. Straight into that corner.
Will not be given the opportunity to get into this. Rivaldy and RAMADHANTI just too good. Kill at the net again from RAMADHANTI. 2 away from the win in this first matchup of this final. Match point for Rivaldy and RAMADHANTI. RAMADHANTI and Rivaldy. That change to the lineup, the Rivaldy coming in to partner RAMADHANTI for this final has paid off. Indonesia off to a great start here, winning the first match of this final. Rivaldy and RAMADHANTI just too quick, too good. So much quality in attack, and when it came time to defend, they were really comfortable in those situations as well. Rivaldy and RAMADHANTI giving Indonesia an early lead. 21-11, 21-13, just 31 minutes gone. Indonesia leading by 1. The pressure now. Zhe An in the men's singles, and he has delivered for China consistently at this tournament. We'll wait and see what happens as he comes up against Alwi FARHAN in just a bit. But for now, it's Rinov, Rivaldy, and Siti, Fadia, Silva, RAMADHANTI to win this 2 games to love. 21-11, 21-13. Good start to this final for Indonesia. Rivaldy and RAMADHANTI with the win. 2 games to love. Indonesia leading 1-0, but it's a familiar position for China. That's been their story throughout this competition, and they were back on their quality in the singles and the men's and women's doubles. We need to go all the way. They'll be comfortable taking it all the way. Zhe An against Alwi FARHAN coming up in just a bit.
来自印度尼西亚的法汉。
Team Indonesia, represented by FARHAN.
对阵来自中国的Zhe An。
Now this is going to be a key contest. An intriguing men's singles coming up between two hugely impressive, incredibly talented young players. Both in strong form coming into this one. Let's listen in.
I have silver and orange. What do you shoot? Orange one and silver one for you. Silver. Serve or receive or ends? That side. Serve or receive? Serve.
Last song is by General El-Nabali, Jordan.
Zhe An starting to serve first in this matchup. That's Alwi FARHAN of Indonesia. Fourth match at this tournament for Alwi FARHAN. He is at 100%. One of his first three. Zhe An as well in top form. Also 3 for 3 at this tournament in the men's singles. Playing with a lot of confidence. Been involved in some tough matches in the group. He took on Li Jiahao and beat him in a straight game, 21-18, 21-17. Taking 50 minutes. And then in the quarterfinals, beat Li Chunyu in 1 hour 10 minutes. Going all the way to the final game. 17-21, 21-7, 21-18 for Zhe An. And then last night, another impressive performance. Now 4 minutes in that matchup against Yushi Tanaka. Daruni Masopong, the umpire from Thailand for this one. And Zhe An really feeding off the energy coming from this crowd here. To be fair, he's also given them a lot to shout about. Not surprising, his performance in that first game yesterday against Yushi Tanaka. He actually lost in 7-21, but the recovery was wonderful. 21-17, 21-11. Seemed to be taken aback in that first game by the pace of Yushi Tanaka. So Zhe An just grew into that game once more, and it's just incredible when you look at